Welcome back, my earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. How y'all doing? So this is Urban Forest for Straight Up Tarot. And we're doing the month of November. I've been cleaning my cards, I've been shuffling, and we are ready. We're doing a 6 placement spread. Your first placement is the energy during the month ahead. Alrighty, and it's the reverse 5 of Swords. All right. So the energy for the month ahead for November, whether you bullied someone or somebody was bullying you or giving you drama during the month of October, okay, all of that is going to kind of dissipate during November. Things are going to kind of, it's going to be a little easier. You're going to be less stressed about it. You're not going to feel that, you have to fight off the world. And if somebody did do harm to you, if someone was bullying you or really getting on your nerves, okay, because it doesn't always have to be like major. It could be like somebody just be on you all the time and it's so annoying, It's going to get better, okay? For November, it's going to lighten up. So the energy is you're going to be more at peace, okay? You're not going to feel as stressed out. You're not going to feel as bullied. You're not going to feel like you've lost something. It's all going to feel a little bit lighter, if I can say that. All right. Let's see now for placement 2, your social, family, and family life during this November. And this has been an interesting placement because in the month of November, it's hot in here in the city. In the month of November, we have Thanksgiving, right? So it's going to be, for many people, it's going to be really interesting with family and friend dynamics. All right. Okay, justice. All right. In regards to your family and friends, justice, okay? This is kind of like your karma card. Whatever was owed to you, you're going to get a decision on, or it's going to come back to you, and it's going to, I'm sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied at this moment. What I'm trying to say is basically you're going to be the winner, okay? You're the one that's going to get equity. You're the one that the karma is going to be on in your favor. You're the one that's going to get justice. So if you had issues with family members, friends, colleagues, and you felt like somebody did you wrong, in November, you're going to get your dues, okay? Whether they apologize or whether they're going to get their comeuppance, whatever it is, you're going to obtain justice, okay? When it comes to your family, friends, social outings. So hold on to that. One word of caution is, though, even though you are going to get justice from whoever wronged you, don't get really egotistic about it. Don't start walking around like, screw you, I finally got even with you. Don't do that, because all you're doing is putting bad karma back out there, and that's going to come back to you 3 times, all right? Just be very humble and accept the apology, accept the justice gratefully, okay? You don't want to be, cocky about it, because it's going to come back to you threefold. All right, your third placement, work and school, career, and okay. The reverse 6 of Wands. So this is the reverse victory card, okay? Things are not going to go so well for you, whether it's at school or work. You're going to be let down. You might have thought, if you're at school, you might have thought you did really well on a paper, and then you're going to find out you didn't do as well as you thought. Or at work, maybe you thought you were getting a promotion, or you were going to get some accolades, and you're not going to get it, okay? And I'm sorry to tell you this. It's not I'm not knocking you down. It just means that for whatever reason, it could have been not your time, not your month, it happens. That's life, right? Life can't always be success stories, Life can't always be participation trophies. Nowadays, kids, they join the soccer team, and you get a trophy just for showing up. You know what? Some people think that's good because, it helps the kid to feel a little sense of self-esteem. And other people feel like, well, then you never learn to deal with the difficulties in life, the bumps in the road. Same thing. So you got a reverse victory at work or school. Okay, so if your paper didn't do so well, work harder next time. Talk to your professor. Talk to your teacher. What do I need to get that A? Where was I short? How do I improve? If it's something on the job, you might want to say, hey, where was I lacking? What do you need for me to get the promotion next time around? Or how can I do better? Right? So don't beat yourself up. Just take it as life lesson. All right, fourth placement, something you should be cautious about. This is the energy, okay? Energy to kind of be cautious about it for the month of November. Oh, man, look at this. The reverse 6. Okay, once again, and I shuffled, people. I shuffled. So this is the universe really wanting to give you a message. So what did I just say? Be cautious of this, right? If you don't get what you want, okay? Don't get what you expected, don't go like, kicking a garbage can or screaming at people or taking it out on people or cursing at people or pointing and blaming everybody else, okay? Swallow it, learn from it, do better. Because if you do all that other nonsense, it's just going to make it worse next time around, okay? So it seems like this is going to happen if you got it in your third placement for work and school, and now you got it again in your fourth placement, something to be cautious about. It's kind of the universe saying, hey, you're going to get this in November, so just be ready for it, okay? Forewarned, forearmed. All right. Sorry, my earth signs, I know it's not what you want to hear in a reading, but this is straight up. I don't sugarcoat it. Sometimes you go to these channels and everybody's like, oh yeah, but it's so loving. Oh yeah, but it's so spiritual. Listen, my cards, they tell me what it is, whether you like it or you don't, okay? And I think that's why people want to keep coming back, because they want to hear what it is, so at least they can get ready for it, okay? I'm just shuffling here because we're getting ready for your fifth placement, what you should be pursuing for the month of November. Okay, so this is active pursuing. You're going to put energy into this, okay? This is what you want, where you want to focus your energy during the month of November. Okay, the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so for the month of November, it's about breaking out of the box, breaking out of the mold, okay? This is a card of, institutions, structures, traditions, excuse my language, being a tight ass. This card is telling you, let go, break free, okay? Color outside the lines, take a little bit more of adventure in your life. This is also the card of studying, of learning, traditional. It's saying too, pursue a different kind of learning. Maybe you need to move away from the books and learn more intuitively or experientially. Sometimes, I don't learn well from books. I read a lot of books, but I don't really learn well. I learn well by doing with my hands. So this is more the card of, move away from the books, move away from the texts, and do more. Learn more by using your hands or, by just practicing. You want to learn how to be a good cook? Don't read a recipe 20 times. Just throw in a little bit of this, a little bit about that, My husband's Puerto Rican, and he had sazon. And I said, when do you stop putting in the sazon? He says, when my ancestors tell me, that's enough, my son. And that's how it is. Sometimes you just got to go with your intuition. Let the spirit guide you. Let the ancestors guide you. Let them, move your head. This is the time. This is what the cards are saying in November you should be pursuing. Okay, that intuitive self, that time to really break out the box, put the book down and just do it. You know, if you're a beginner tarot reader, stop reading every card in a book. You know, just put the book down, pick up your cards, throw your cards, and every time you throw on a card, just intuitively, what does that card say to you? This is what we're talking about. This is your passion, okay? If you are already an esoteric person, which I think you are if you're watching this channel, this is also a time that you might want to pursue a new form of psychic ability or mediumship, okay? Maybe you want to learn. This is a time to pursue learning how to use a pendulum, or divinity rods, or ruins. You know, this is a time to do all that. Astrology, okay? This is a time when they're saying pursue it. All right, this is your last placement. Your last placement is a message from your higher self, okay? My earth signs, okay? I love my earth signs because they tend to be a little bit more hard-headed. Yeah, I said it. Y'all can curse me in the comments. That's okay. You know, but they're very stable people, right? Earth signs are very stable. Okay. And I find earth signs to be very loyal. Very loyal. Once you got a partner or a friend who's an earth sign, they're there. They tend to be die or ride kind of people. Now, in general, obviously you get those couple that, whew, Lord. But in general, message from your higher self. This is your last placement, the Chariot. Okay, the Chariot's all about movement. It's about free will. It's about pursuing. It's about motion. For November, the reverse, it's a lack of movement. It's more about stability, which isn't that what you earth signs tend to be? You move slower. You're more grounded. Okay. Higher self is basically reminding you of that. It's like maybe for November, don't move so much. Don't move so quickly. Take it slow. Excuse me. This is the time where, you know, especially if now's not a good time, November, to be traveling. Okay. This could also be a warning from your higher self. You know, careful with the travels. All right. Maybe you shouldn't be traveling during this month. Maybe if you had plans about going somewhere, you might want to second guess it, because we all know Thanksgiving is a horrible travel season. So if your gut is telling you, maybe I don't want to fly there, or maybe I don't want to drive there, maybe you need to listen to your gut. So your higher self, your spirit guides are basically telling you there's going to be a lack of movement in November, and be okay with that. You need to be okay with that. All right, my earth signs. It was great reading for you. This is Urban Forest for Straight Up Tarot. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Leave a comment. Come back. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Share this channel on your social media. Let your friends know about it. And we'll see you next month. Take care. Bye-bye.